Hello. So hi Forbes. In this video, I'll be talking about how management is important in the NHL. Okay, so for the introduction, this presentation will cover chapter 1, 4, and 6. Chapter 1 will discuss the different types of management, continued by the fourth function of management. Then for chapter 4, I'll talk about workplace deviance and ethical responsibilities. And then for chapter 6, I'll be continuing with competitive advantage. So for the four types of managements, the top managers are here as you can see I have the top manager, middle manager, first line manager, and team leaders. So for the top manager, I wrote president of team. It's important for the president of team to create the context for change. He's the one putting the money in, so he wants to aim at long-term success. In that case, he'll find a GM that will be able to help him uh, get the right players and the right moves for him. For the middle managers, I put general manager. So the general manager is the one that will negotiate the contracts with the players and the coaches, and his job is to improve assets. What I mean improve asset is to go negotiate some trades, and for example to draft a player. So when the draft is when it's your time to draft, uh, the general manager's job is to find the one who's gonna fit best with your team and gonna help your team improve. For the first line managers, I wrote coaches. So the coaches are really important in hockey and in every sport. So it's motivating players. You want your coach to be able to communicate well to your players, and it has your coach also has to be rapid on job decision. What I mean is on the ice, he needs to be able to make some decisions which will help him win some games, and also make some decision off the ice in order to prepare the players for their games, and that's it. So for the team leaders, I put captain and alternates. Well, there can be other players too, but mostly captain and alternates. Captain and alternates have to be an example on and off the ice, and they have to help other players improve. By being leaders, they're gonna help. They're gonna be able to talk to their fellow players and talk and help them improve their game on ice. Okay, so then for the four functions of management, well, the four functions of management are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So first, for planning, you want to build a team to attain Stanley Cup. I think that's the goal for every GM in the league. They're trying to make their team the best possible in order to win the big honors. Then there's organizing. Organizing is mostly the GM's job. It's to get the right players when he needs them, and the right coaches too. So he wants to be able to make some moves in order to get the players which he think will be able to give him to get him to his goal. So leading, it's the coach's job to motivate the players. What I mean is that the coach needs to be there for the players, and the leading is a really important aspect in the NHL, as you want to lead your team in the playoffs and in order to reach a goal. And then controlling, well, controlling it's the job of both the coach and the GM. So the GM, you want to make trades in order to improve the chances of winning, and take hard decision to fire coach if not going well. And you want the coach to be able to help the players move on. Okay. So then for the workplace deviance, this is in chapter 4. So it's really important for the coaches to make the right decision, and for the players too. So the coaches implicate strict rules for players. If I have one example would be last week, 3 of the Calgary Flames players did not play at the games over against the Toronto Maple Leafs because they were late to a practice. So this shows that the NHL is the coaches are really strict about it, and it's normal because they want they're professional, so they're paying them millions of dollars. It's not just to play on the ice, it's to be there and to compete in order to win. Then for ethical responsibilities, while the players are faced with many ethical situations, there's consequences off the ice and consequences on the ice. Now you might be wondering why there's a photo of Slava Voinov here. Slava Voinov was a player for the Los Angeles Kings, and he actually has been forced to stop playing in the NHL because of some incidents that happened off the ice. There was some incident with his wife, and he got caught and got sued. He therefore got justice, got into justice, and he couldn't play. The Kings decided to let him go, and he was forced to get back to his country, which is Russia. And then consequences on the ice. Well, this is the league that will be judging on how the league will be judging on hits, for example, that are illegal or dangerous, and will be giving some match penalties if ever the hit was illegal or dangerous. Then for competitive advantage, this is of chapter 6. So NHL is the biggest hockey market on the earth. It actually has very low competition in the sport of hockey, as it's constantly growing, and players from all over the globe want to come to the NHL, since it's the biggest league and that it's where every big player wants to be. And then the competition is high towards other sports though. In North America, there's 4 major leagues. So there's baseball, NHL, NFL, and NBA. And there's also MLS that's becoming pretty big also. But then the NHL mostly rivals with the NBA and somewhat with the NFL. So with the NBA has a pretty similar schedule than the NHL. So the NHL is trying to get some of NBA fans to watch hockey instead. It's a constant battle that they are trying to change, but it is hard to change people for watching basket in order and to change them to watch hockey. So it's a constant battle that they are continuing, that they are constantly working on. So in conclusion, to conclude, as you can see, management is a big part of hockey, but not just hockey, all the other sports also. Therefore, management are making sports this much more fun to watch for us and the players to enjoy themselves as well. So thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed. See you soon.